What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me for the next episode of HOMM 7's Trial by Fire. In the last episode, I did dumb things, got myself owned kind of badly. This time around, we're going to try to do things a little bit less terribly, if that is at all possible. We're going to hope it is. We're not sure. But the hope is there. The hope is alive. And it might work out. Or it might not. We did not know. But again, hope, ladies and gentlemen. Hope. So we're going to end our turn. You're going to scamper on over there. We're going to go here and be like, yeah. Then we're going to come over here and be like, yeah. We'll pay for you guys to come join us. And then we're going to be like, do we really want to do things that will involve us dying a horrible death? Of course, the answer is no. No, we don't want to do things that involve us dying a horrible death. So instead of doing said things, death and whatever I said before, we're going to teleport back to town because we're not quite strong enough to deal with you just yet. And, I don't know, we'll put you there. We'll grab the 14 of you that we did not grab or gather the last time around. And I think we're going to try to snag up 0 of you because we have absolutely no crystal. So that's a thing. That's a fun, wonderful thing for us. Okay, so we're going to end our turn. He's going to be like, ha! I scared off this scallywag. Because, you know, they say words like scallywag. It's fine. And then we're going to head west. That's right, we're heading west, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, let me know. It's going to be like an entire day's worth of recording, so there's going to be quite a bit of stuff. But let me know what I sound like today, ladies and gentlemen. Do I sound just as good as normal? If that is good, I'm assuming it is, but do I sound like normal? Do I sound better? Am I louder? Is it different? I moved my microphone. Before it was sitting off to my left-hand side, and around my face level, maybe a little bit lower, maybe a little tiny bit higher. Now it's above the monitor, but a bit closer, so it's like over the monitor toward me, about the same distance away, but again, it's up as opposed to roughly the same level. So it might be a bit quieter, it might be a bit louder, I don't know. I noticed that when I was listening to different videos that I had done, or when I was doing the voice recordings, the voice actings and such, the recordings for that, I was noticing that my right speaker, or the right channel, was actually picking up more than the left channel. Not by like a massive amount, but say the right channel was at 100%, the left channel was at about 75 to 85%. So it was a bit quieter, so I decided that, yeah, I should probably see if I couldn't get it more in a centralized location. So that's what this whole endeavor, this attempt was all about, and, well, we'll see how it all plays. We shall see. We shall see how it all plays. We need to make ourselves a little bit of a crystal. Because if we do not, we are going to be a sad peoples. Yes. Sad peoples. Peoples? Peoples. Alright. So that gave us a fair size of, a fair amount of crystals. A fairly large grouping or size of, I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. Actually, we can get Imperial Griffins from this as well. That's kind of interesting. Why don't we go ahead and do that? And then can we make it up over there? We cannot. But it is a new week. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait out the week. It is the week of the living. All creatures which are not construct or undead get a +2 to attack and to defense. Which is pretty sweet, if you ask me. Which, of course, nobody did. But if you did ask me, you would be impressed. I, too, would be impressed. Alright, we shall add the remainders of you guys into our mix. And I believe we're going to teleport back to town, gather up our troops that we need, and I think we'll probably leave you behind and see what we can actually do here. I'm going to say we get you guys first, and then level you all up. And gather, dump you all down, put you back up here, put you up here. Then it's 8 of these or 12 of these. I'm going to go with the Cuirassiers, whatever they are. We're going to go with the Celestials, and we're a little bit short on money, which is kind of odd, but fine. We can't move anyway, so it's actually perfectly 100% fine. We're going to end our turn, and now we're going to go take the fight to that guy. I do not believe that we're going to be in trouble this time, but I mean, I could be wrong still. We could still be in trouble. What I'd really like to do, and we'll try to do it maybe in the next deal, after we deal with the guy, I'd like to come back up here and upgrade our other group, if possible. We'll have to wait and see, though. I'm going to go snag up some cash, snag up this, and then maybe hit that along the way. No. I could have teleported back to the town, made myself a bit closer. It's okay, though. We'll come down this way, and we will get stuff handled. Also, since we're not using any of our current spells, let's go ahead and use that. And it will be glorious and wonderful and all those fun things that it is, because, you know, reasons and such. Alright, we're going to come on down here, and unfortunately, we are not going to be able to do anything. But, let's see, how do we stack up? It's an average fight now, as opposed to us just getting destroyed. She still has the superior offense, but we have vastly superior defense. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. Well, here's hoping that we're strong enough to deal with her. She's going to actually be able to outrange us. Maybe we can cut off more of her reinforcements? I think she's going to actually, yeah, she's going to do battle with us. So now we're going to be on opposite ends of the spectrum. The battle's probably not going to go as well as we would hope, but it might still go pretty decently. We shall see. Well, we have less dwarves that we have to deal with now. That's a good sign. Sort of. It's kind of a good sign, I guess. Yeah, I think that's okay. Sure, we're gonna attempt it. We'll see. Alright, it does appear that we have the first deal, and it looks like all of my spells have disappeared off the side over here. Which is I don't even have a... Okay, my bar is gone. Oh, this game, ladies and gentlemen, this game. What are we gonna do this time around? I guess we could summon an elemental. Wouldn't be the worst thing ever, right? That would still be kind of okay. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll summon an elemental there. We will send our griffins over here. And then we will smack you with our giant... Oh, we incapacitated you. That's excellent, actually. They have advanced and opportunism. Good kill. Alright, the donk donk slap's coming out. Oh my gosh, that did so much damage. Oh, and he gets to do it again. Fantastic. Okay, well, I think you're gonna wait. We finally get a donk donk slap onto you. Do we get to go again? Oh, we do! Well, at least both of our Rune Priest Dwarven groups seem to be pretty happy with one another. Now, the question is, do I want to attack or do I want to resurrect? I think I'm going to resurrect. And that's going to be the play. I think that is going to be the best play that we can make. Alright, we're going to wait. We're going to go ahead and we're going to blast you. And do pretty good damage to you, actually. You get a maneuver. Okay. We can put down our thing if we wanted to. I guess we'll put it there. Alright, and now we can arch with our archer. And it does appear that we can hit the shield guard and the magma monster, or we can hit all three of these. Now watch, we'll somehow hit our own team this time. No, we actually got all three of them. That was really good. I was kind of hoping we would actually get a second shot there, but I can live with that. Alright, big hit. I knew that was going to be painful and unsatisfying. I knew it. I expected it. That's okay. Alright, we'll head up here. Hopefully pretty big damage there was. And yeah, not bad. And what if we... yeah, you know what? That's fine. Let's go there and attack again. So I don't know if he stays incapacitated or what. Hey, we took out the... sweet. That was actually better than I anticipated. Okay, so if we save our resurrection, we can still do some work there. If we hit you, I think we're going to wait on that. Let's go ahead and send our griffins to deal with you. It's not going to be great. Yeah, it's going to be a bit painful, but... I mean, maybe not quite as bad as we were anticipating. He should still be incapacitated. Well, he is now, even if he wasn't before. No? I literally just crit him again. Doesn't that incapacitate him? Or is it only from, like, flanking attacks or something? I feel like I need to see these guys in action to really know. I can't click on their body to kind of bring up what's going on with those guys, so I guess that's okay. Yeah, I guess I'll float over here and do a little bit of work. We have our boys. Yeah, why not? Let's go do this. Take them out. Not quite, but we're doing some pretty good damage right now. I have no qualms about what's going on right now. Dare strike my angel? That is not a good idea. It's gonna take us a while to get through that guy's health. It's gonna take us quite a bit of a time. But we'll still do some damage to all of them. That's totally okay. Okay, so our angel... ooh, our angel just got wrecked and killed entirely. That's pretty darn impressive, I'm not gonna lie. And unfortunately, I can't resurrect them. Huh. Well... that was not part of the plan. Well, we'll resurrect, I guess, some of our griffins here. And we'll see if we can't get a good shot to hit both. Yeah, looks like we can get both. But can we really? Yes, we really can. Sweet. Come on, give me high morale. There it is. There it is. Alright, and we get high luck this time, taking these guys down to pretty much the ground level at this point. I don't have much remaining. What can I do to you? No, let's yeah, let's do this. Take him pretty much out of the fight. We get to donk donk slap that group. High morale's gonna say donk donk slap again. Okay, to that guy. Interesting. He's gonna charge over and he's gonna attack and then he's gonna get wrecked. Which is actually okay, because my plan was to go with healing. And we'll get some more resurrection out of the whole ordeal, which is not too bad. Alright, I'm going to go flank, because if we don't flank now, well, he does hit way harder than we do. It's actually kind of disturbing how much damage he can do. I really wish there was a way for us to... well, I mean, we got decimated. You know, we lost a pretty sizable chunk of our forces, but... I don't think it's really as bad as it seems. That wasn't pleasant. And down they go. Alright, so there's no bringing those guys back from the dead. However, with high luck, and, well, you know what? our core that we use, obviously we use a lot of ranged units, they're still standing strong. We do have about 100 and whatever of these guys still remaining back at the base. So that's going to be pretty good. I almost wonder if like open fire might have been a better call. Well, let's use full flanking. We can always throw a heal afterward if he does retaliate, which he did. The Donk Donk Slap's going to come out. It's going to do a decent amount of damage. Somehow he absorbed some of that, which is weird because he didn't absorb... Oh, we can't cast that because it's not really there. It's fine. We'll resurrect 3 more of you. We'll blast you once. Probably blast you twice. No? No, we'll put the rune down again. And I believe you're dead short of a really, really, really bad roll on our part. And apparently we had that bad roll. But we have redemption in our high morale and our victory over this guy that crushed us last time. Still, it was a tough fight. Valka was no pushover. How does she have those stats? She had no items. How did she have those stats? What is happening? I don't understand. Like, I'm fine with it. And how did we not level up off of that? Like, I guess I'm fine with it, but... Yikes. Like, that is some serious yikes situations there. Alright, we're going to recall. We're going to go ahead and we are going to recruit the remainder of you guys. We're going to bring you in. We're going to bring you in. We are going to head up to get these guys, I guess, upgraded. Is there anything else spectacularly amazing that we should do along the way? No, we can kind of hit these things, I guess. Alright, we'll end our turn. We will make our move northward. The Blind Maiden, we will visit this thing. And then we will head over there. It will be a new week, which hopefully is not the week of the plague. The week of Solana, a week dedicated to the dragon goddess of earth. And we should be able to actually, well, level you up, sir. And I guess we'll level you guys up as well. And there we go, a little bit more oomph. And I suppose at this point we're just going to teleport back. Probably put you guys back on the outer edge here. Put all of you into play, and then of course more recruitment, and it should be okay. Something along those lines. What is it that we don't have? Oh, we have. Oh, that's why we had too many troops in general. Okay, I got it. I understand what's happening. The one angel might not outdo the shield guard, but it might. There's only 41 of them. I feel like that's, well, underwhelming to say the very least, but that's okay. We're going to let those guys build up over there, and I suppose at this point we're going to head down this way. And if they do send any more reinforcements, that's kind of all on them at that point. Let's take a peek over here and see what's up. Well, looks like there is something there that we'll be able to eventually get. But not quite yet. Not quite yet. Oh, by the way, folks, I'm not sure when this episode's actually going to go up. However, there is another Might and Magic game that's releasing on the 19th, I believe. I'm not sure if it's actually out or if that's just when the embargo releases. But the embargo releases on the 19th of January for another Might and Magic game. I don't believe it's a Heroes of Might and Magic game. And in fact, I have not played it yet, but I am going to be playing it after I do my recordings of Trial by Fire today. And I'm looking forward to it. I started it up. I was going to play it overnight one night when I was doing the uploads and everything else. But I remembered, thankfully before I got into it too far, that Ubisoft has this way about them where they, when you start a game, it like ties to your account, which is fine. You start a game, it ties to your account, and oftentimes you can't go back and like reset the account, so you'll miss stuff. That's the same thing that happened with me in the opening cinematics and stuff with this game. I didn't actually get to see any of that stuff the second time around because I played around a little bit on my own to get used to it. And that's why it was, I don't know if you guys were with me during the early parts of this series, the HOMM 7 series as it were. But, yeah, I didn't actually have access to some of the stuff that I needed. What is this? Can't move there. However, it looks like I can take this out pretty easily, and I'm going to attempt it. I think it's going to be pretty good. I think I'm going to start throwing some extra stuff into the mix here as well. Get ourselves some more spells. I wonder what spells we actually just got. Let's see. Sunburst and Retribution. And Lightning Reflexes. Not bad. If we get an actual Resurrection spell, that's going to be sick. That is going to be sick. It's still weird that we have the weird like noise bug thing that keeps coming up. It's fine. Alright, let's go and take this on. I'm going to see what Quick Combat says. I think it's going to say that we just crushed them straight up, and it did. We'll close that out, and that opens a gate, apparently, to an obelisk. As this is now our second town, apparently. It's a dwarf town. That's interesting. Okay, so we want the combat hamsters, and we're going to want these guys as well. So that's kind of a thing that we're going to do. Oh, see, they took the guys that we're using. For shame. For shame. We did learn some new spells, which is kind of cool. And we're going to come over here, we're going to visit this, and it's going to show us nothing spectacularly amazing, unfortunately. There's only 4 of the... Oop, I didn't read that. I'm so sorry. There's only 4 of those obelisks that we'll have to actually learn about, so that's okay. And when did I see more over here? I don't know. It's fine. Alright. Let's see what we... Yeah, we know we learned that. Alright, so we're going to end our turn there. Looks like we'll be making a stop over here. Is there much else for us to do other than get you up and running? Not really. That's kind of it. And then eventually choose whether we want the giants or the dragons. And reality, we still can't get any additional heroes yet, so that's okay. Did we finish anything? The king and the emperor, we did that. Astray, find the perfect place for a camp, rebuild the town, we did that. Locate the warband's base of operations within the area. It's going to be either here or maybe further along. And we can't lose Ivan just yet. Alright, so we'll end our turn again. Alright, the week of anniversary. The week when it all started 20 years ago. Okay, we're going to come over here. We're going to tag this up. And it looks like we're going to take a fight to this group. Which I believe should be pretty one-sided. That's not one-sided. We're going to play that one manually, guys and gals, and that's probably going to do it for this episode. So, let's play it manual styles and see if we can't beat it. With a little bit more awesome than some of the other things that we've dealt with. I feel like they have like AoE stuff that they can do. So I'm going to do this. I believe our griffins are quicker than they are. Yes, but only slightly. Now if we do advance, that's going to increase the initiative and we'll get a couple of extra shots off. So I'm going to try that. See there, we just leapfrogged them there. I'm going to come over here and I don't really... I guess we're going to land here. And we'll see if that works. I sort of want to move, but I'm going to wait. And we're going to donk slap. Hopefully not a melee. Yep, no. Of course we did a melee. Why wouldn't we? Ooh, low morale on both. Or one weighted and the other one was low morale. The good news is we can actually completely destroy their souls now. Because they done made a big old mistake up against us. Do they retaliate? No, they don't. They don't retaliate against... Okay, that's good. Alright, so we'll do a little bit of blast damage there. I don't care about my rune. It's fine. Going to annihilate your face, and then potentially your face as well. Yep, your face is gone as well, so that made life very, very easy for us. And you burrowed, and nobody actually cares at all. Our Griffin is there, and yeah, again, nobody cares. Go ahead and we're going to wait, I suppose. No, we have to defend. We're going to defend with you. We're going to donk donk slap here. And donk donk slap again. And that was it. Alright, we'll take it. Alright, so no losses other than the normal losses that we were expecting. From the, what is it, the reinforcements that we have. That's fine. Den of Thieves, I'll visit, but I don't really care. No, I won't visit, actually. Alright, we'll level up, and then that'll do it. Alright, War Cries are light magic. We're going to go with light magic again. And that is that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go to Torfell. And maybe down the road, not really in a rush for it. We're going to go to the Fortified Camp, our base of operations, and we're going to go in and we're going to get the 5th Magic Circle one. Let's see what we've actually uncovered. It's not Resurrection, it's Chain Lightning. Still mildly impressive, but not Chain Lightning, or not Resurrection, which is exactly what we were hoping to get. Alright, with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's end the turn, and we'll end the episode right here. I hope you guys enjoyed. So look for, on the 19th, another Might and Magic game coming out and showcased on the channel. And there's another game coming out, I want to say on the 23rd of January. That's pretty cool. It's called, it's called Hellenica, I believe it's called. I think that's how you say it. Hellenica. I was like, Helen Isa? What? No, Hellenica. And that is going to be a really fun game, too. I did play around with that a little bit. It's quite fun. It's kind of a throwback to stuff like Might and Magic, or sorry, not Might and Magic, Final Fantasy Tactics, but it's more, there's different ways to do things as opposed to just straight fighting. Like, you can knock things off of up high, and then they fall onto their own allies and do damage. You can kick barrels or knock things over. You can ride up an elevator after you attack to avoid being counterattacked. There's lots of cool little things that I've seen just in the first few minutes of the game that I played, and I gotta say, I'm really excited for this one to release. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So keep your eyes open for that as well. Again, it's Hellenica, or Hellenica, something along those lines. I'm sure I'm gonna butcher many names. It's very Greek in the names and everything else, so you'll definitely hear some butchering. It should be good. Anyway, folks, until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.